Hey guys, this is Jason with Smart Home Automation. I'm going to show the tablet install for the Fire8 tablet. The adapter we're going to use to change it from 120 volt to 5 volt. We're going to be mounting over a switch plate, but a lot of you are going to be mounting above a switch probably, so it's not going to be the same for each install, but I just want to give you the gist of what we've done to actually get this tablet on the wall and get power to it. Right here is our little adapter, a little converter from 120 volt to 5 volts, the MicroUsb for the tablet. Again, there will be a link in the description with one of these. It's actually from Amazon, so you don't have to actually splice this piece in. It has the one that I'll have in there has a USB. You can just plug into it, and the 90-degree for the tablet to plug into. But right here, we've got 120 volt in here. We're putting 5 volt DC, so I'm gonna have to put a separation plate right here that I'm going to build. I'll design it on the printer. I'm going to go ahead and put the separation plate on the left side instead of the right side to prevent the wiring from getting mixed up. And slide it in here so we can separate the 120 volts from the 5 volts per code. That's just to keep people from getting into a box or something that has different voltages in it that they think may be low voltage and it could get them hurt or killed. But for now, we're just going to show you how I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to 3D print that little piece later and just slide it in there. But we've got this side hooked up to 120 volts. I have it red right here. I have it actually marked on here so I can know, because I actually had one that wiring was backwards on from the factory. This other one's marked with black. The black would tell me that that's the neutral because this is our 120 volt side. The other side is positive and negative for the DC, which is pretty much cut and dry. If you can see, I've already got the wires separated in here so I can have a gap on this side. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a gap right here already, and this gap is so I can slide this little box in there and separate it from the 120 volt. All right, but we're going to slide this in and kind of show you what we got. So for now, we'll slide this in, kind of get it in place, and then we'll get our little mounts. Here's our printed mount for the Fire8. I just drilled 2 holes and marked them myself. I was going to design already countersink holes in several places in here, but everyone's install is going to be a little different, so I'd just rather everyone just kind of mark and drill your own holes. This one's cut out all the way through the bottom. The newer designs are going to have more of a cutout in them, so you'll be able to mount over around the edges. That's to save print time pretty much, because we're going to have to be printing probably a handful of these. But I drilled the 2 holes matching up with these 2 screw holes. So all I got to do is just get my screw and start them. And make sure it's level. Looks good. Give them a little snug. So when you kind of snug them down, it kind of pulls the back of this housing towards the wall and kind of bows it in a little bit so these screws won't be in the way. Then we grab our tablet. This is our Fire8 tablet. Okay. We're going to slide it in from the side. We'll tuck our wire in there, okay? And on the bottom of this, we have a channel that you can kind of slide the wire into. Where we're going to go ahead and plug it in to the side. And once we plug it inside, we'll kind of put this into that channel down there. And then we'll just slide it in. Done. Now, of course, I'm going to do the separation plate later to separate those voltages. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I know a lot of you are going to have to design how you're going to do this, and that's fine because some people are going to want to put it, you know, up here probably above the switch and still have the switches in location. And in that case, you'll just go above the switch with the little micro USB, poke a hole through and bring it down to in the back or on the top of the switch box. And you'll still need to separate that in there with the low voltage and high voltage, or figure out how to separate it. Or you can actually just do a little cut-in box right here. A lot of people don't want to do that because they may be using tablets in different locations and maybe using them, moving them around. That's kind of my situation. There was 3 switches here. 2 of them were 3-ways, which were replaced with smart switches, and they were only being utilized in different ways that didn't need 3-ways. And the other one was a plug above my cabinets that I actually made hot all the time for the Philips Hue under counter lights. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give y'all an idea of what we had. This one will have the ads removed here shortly, and that's it. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.